Cristiano Ronaldo versus FIFA, the Great Divide. The greatest of all time, Cristiano Ronaldo or Lionel Messi? That's the million-dollar question that divides opinion a decade after the debate began. Over the years, soccer governing body FIFA has hinted at its affection for the Argentinian maestro, much to the disgust of the Portuguese superstar fans. While everyone and everybody is entitled to their opinion, has FIFA broken its policy of impartiality to the extent of denying Ronaldo his glory? The corruption scandals that have clobbered FIFA over the years have had a hand in denying Ronaldo what is rightfully his. Everything was well between Ronaldo and FIFA up until 2008, as the Portuguese shot to stardom after an impressive season with Manchester United. He was arguably the best, posting stats that were second to none. In the 2007/2008 season, Ronaldo would net 34 goals for club and country, a performance that saw him crowned the best in the world, winning the coveted Ballon d'Or accolade. Ronaldo is Messi, where it all started. The years between 2010 and 2022 will go down in history as one of the most captivating eras in football cycles. The rivalry between Ronaldo and Messi turned a brother against a brother, a country against another, and teams against teams. The GOAT question always dominates cycles whenever the beautiful game is played out, whether at schools, arenas, bars, fields, or offices. Even as the maestro's careers hit the sunset years, FIFA is not ready to let the debate die out quietly. The GOAT debate started in 2010 when Ronaldo and Messi were stacking numbers not seen in years. During the 2009/2010 season, Messi scored 60 goals in 64 appearances to Ronaldo's 48 goals in 59 appearances. Having won the coveted Ballon d'Or award in 2009, Messi ended up scooping the prestigious award in 2010, 2011, and 2012. With the three-peat wins for Messi, a controversy between Ronaldo and FIFA erupted. Sep Blatter, the former FIFA president, made controversial comments that would plunge the footballing world into turmoil. FIFA president disrespects Ronaldo. During an appearance at the Oxford Union, the then FIFA president affirmed his admiration for Messi over Ronaldo. However, it is the manner in which he did that shocked football fanatics, portraying FIFA as a partisan body. Messi naturally gets a lot of awards because he is a nice man, scores a lot of goals, and plays well. Blatter made it known to the world. While there is nothing wrong with such comments, him getting out of his seat and producing one of the stupidest impersonations sparked a storm. By standing up and carrying out a bizarre march and salute as if to show Ronaldo was a commander or a dictator was uncalled for. He went on to state, "The other one, Ronaldo, is something else. He is like a commander on the field of play. This is the other side of football, and it's good to have commanders on the field. They don't have the same attitude, which gives life to football. One has more expenses for the hairdresser than the other, but that doesn't matter. I can't say who is the best. There will be a contest again this year, the Ballon d'Or. I like both of them, but I prefer Messi." Things got out of hand to the audience's bewilderment when Blatter claimed that Ronaldo spends most of his time at a hairdresser than Messi. It's these remarks that added salt to an injury after the commander's remarks that escalated things between the FIFA president and Ronaldo and his adoring fans. The comments prompted the Portuguese star to respond on Twitter and his official Facebook page. The remarks triggered something in Ronaldo, and he responded in the best way he knew. The Portuguese superstar ended up producing one of the best displays in his career, scoring a hat-trick as Real Madrid wiped Sevilla 7-3. Ronaldo could not let his spat with FIFA president fade away after scoring the hat-trick. He made a salute celebration as if responding to Blatter. As Ronaldo echoed his anger on the field, his loyal fans also affirmed their disgust against the FIFA chief. The fans responded to the Blatter jibes by brandishing banners asking respect. Coming to Ronaldo rescue affirmed their admiration to one of the best talents that had come through for them. FIFA chief swallows bitter pill. Real Madrid and the Portuguese Football Federation also joined the condemnation against FIFA. The two wrote to FIFA demanding an apology. The head of the Portugal FA, Fernando Gomes, reiterated that the words echoed by the FIFA president showed a clear lack of respect towards Ronaldo and Portugal at large. Pushed into the corner and isolated amid swirling jibes and condemnation, the FIFA president had no option. He apologized, insisting the comments were made in jest. Nevertheless, the damage had already been done as most people felt there was a vendetta against Ronaldo. Ronaldo beats FIFA prodigal son. The FIFA president's remarks came at one of the worst times. The 2012 to 2013 season had hit levels never seen before in the fight between Messi and Ronaldo. Messi, in fine form, produced a masterclass, scoring 60 goals in 50 appearances, as Ronaldo nicked in 55 goals in 55 appearances. The stellar performances made it difficult to separate the two in the race for the Ballon d'Or award. Blatter, showing his liking of Messi, did not go well with Ronaldo faithfully. There was fear that the Portugal star would fall short of the accolade in favor of FIFA prodigal son. Nevertheless, Ronaldo came on top and was crowned as the best player in 2013. Hurley presenting him the Ballon d'Or in the glaring eyes of FIFA president was the icing on the cake. In the end, FIFA was left to lick its wounds on downplaying Ronaldo prowess on the field. FIFA impartiality on trial. The squabbles of 2013 raised serious questions about FIFA's status as the body tasked with regulating one of the biggest sports. As the head of FIFA, Blatter was not in a position to comment on the merits of two players. He was also not in a position to publicly show his liking of one player over the other, especially in the manner he did. The remarks by the FIFA president only affirmed Ronaldo's fears that he has always been underappreciated by one of the biggest bodies. In the run-up to the 2013 squabbles, he had played second fiddle to Messi, who had won the Ballon d'Or for a record 4 times between 2009 and 2012, breaking the losing streak in 2013. Especially at the height of Blatter's controversial remarks, must have been a joyful moment for Ronaldo and his fans. Cristiano Ronaldo went on to scoop the award in 2014 yet again in front of FIFA, capping an impressive season that also saw him win the UEFA Champions League. Football mafia against my son. However, another heartbreak would come in 2018 as Ronaldo played his final season with Real Madrid. His mother, Dolores Aveiro, arguably his biggest fan, made astonishing claims that his son would have won more individual honors had it not been for football mafia. The claims came at a time when FIFA was shrouded in a lot of corruption scandals. The scandals involved UEFA chief Michael Platini and former FIFA president Sep Blatter. Ronaldo's mother made the remarks after Luka Modrić broke the long-running duopoly by winning the Ballon d'Or in 2018. Modrić lifted the accolade after guiding Real Madrid to a 3rd consecutive Champions League and taking Croatia to the World Cup final. Ronaldo came in second in what many pundits and some players believed was controversial. Given that the Ballon d'Or is an individual title, many people felt Modrić was not the right winner. Modrić winning the Ballon d'Or did not go well with CR7, even though they were teammates. As if to make a point, he insisted numbers don't lie after being beaten for the gong. Of course, I am disappointed, but life goes on, Ronaldo said after making a €105 million switch to Juventus. Going by statistics, it appears Ronaldo had everything going for him and deserved to win the title. This might as well have prompted his mother to throw in the football mafia jibe. Modrić scored 2 goals during the season and assisted 8 times in 43 matches with Real Madrid. In contrast, Ronaldo netted 44 times in 44 appearances for Real Madrid. His goals steered Real Madrid to a 3rd consecutive UEFA Champions League. On the other hand, Messi was on another level, netting 65 goals in 54 matches. The deciding factor was Modric's escapades at the FIFA World Cup in Russia. In the tournament, Portugal, under Ronaldo's guidance, fell short in the knockout stage as they lost to Uruguay 2-1. Argentina, captained by Lionel Messi, also suffered a similar fate as they lost 4-3 to eventual winners France. If the Ballon d'Or is indeed an individual award and not a team one, then Messi and Ronaldo had every right to win the accolade in 2018. Therefore, Ronaldo's mother claiming there is a football mafia against his son is not quite absurd. If the remarks made by FIFA president the previous years are anything to go by, then the mother had every reason to feel aggrieved. Juventus legend Giorgio Chiellini echoed similar sentiments after Luka Modrić was crowned the winner. According to Chiellini, sheer utter theft saw Ronaldo miss out in 2018 after an extraordinary season with Real Madrid. The real theft was last year. Real Madrid decided that Cristiano should not win the Ballon d'Or. It was really strange, Chiellini remarked. Ronaldo losing out on the award evoked suggestion that maybe his decision to depart Real Madrid had a hand in him losing out on Modrić for the Ballon d'Or. Chiellini FIFA prejudice claims. For the longest time, there had been suggestions that Real Madrid and Barcelona players were favored when it came to big awards. Fueling the claims was Chiellini suggesting that Real Madrid decided Cristiano should not win the world. Given the financial muscle the Spanish giant wields, especially its president Florentino Perez, maybe Chiellini's remarks had some truth. The claims appear true today, especially in recent claims that Barcelona used to bribe referees. FIFA's appetite for bribes and kickbacks also implies that they could bend the rules and do whatever Real Madrid wanted, as insinuated by Chiellini. In addition, Chiellini's remarks could add some truth, given that between 2009 and 2020, only Real Madrid and Barcelona players won the coveted award. The Ballon d'Or had turned out to be a duopoly pitting Ronaldo and Messi with FIFA, and the two clubs pulling the strings on the side. Therefore, it begs the question, did Ronaldo lose out on Modrić in 2018 on shifting allegiance from Real Madrid to Juventus? Did FIFA have a hand in the loss? That's the million-dollar question. Ronaldo made it clear that he had done everything and won everything on offer while at Real Madrid before making the big money switch to Juventus. The claims only fueled questions that his deteriorating relationships with Real Madrid hierarchy and fans might have had a hand in him losing out on Modrić despite showcasing the best individual talent that season. On the pitch, I've done everything to win the Ballon d'Or. Numbers do not lie, Ronaldo made it known to the world. However, the remarks only affirmed his strongest belief that he was robbed of the coveted award. The remarks also came when his mother had made it known that there was a football mafia against his son. If there was a mafia, then Real Madrid and FIFA would be well positioned to provide valuable answers. While some argue that Messi and Ronaldo dominated the football cycles, it's worth remembering that the Ballon d'Or is an individual award, not a team award. Therefore, there was every reason to look at other players doing exceedingly well even though they did not pull the stats of the two maestros. There is no doubt that Real Madrid and FIFA have a huge say in the governing of football worldwide. The influence and financial muscle that the two wield have the potential to influence any decision on the highest level. Therefore, it begs the question, have Ronaldo staying at Real Madrid instead of making the switch to Juventus have helped his cause in winning the Ballon d'Or in 2018? That's the million-dollar question that remains unanswered. That said, some players from other teams also deserve to win the award. Franck Ribery and Roberto Lewandowski were some players flying high, even as Ronaldo and Messi posted exceptional numbers. Ribery Robbed FIFA awards Ronaldo. Even as Ronaldo felt aggrieved about missing out on the 2018 Ballon d'Or amid a standoff with FIFA, Franck Ribery had faced a similar dilemma years earlier. The domination of Real Madrid and Barcelona players became even more evident in 2013. Ribery had everything needed to be crowned the best player. FIFA ended up crowning Ronaldo the best player in the world, with the former Bayern Munich star coming in third. But as Cristiano won his second Ballon d'Or ending Messi's reign at the helm, Ribery felt aggrieved. The Bayern Munich star was widely tipped to win the award after leading Bayern Munich to scoop all the titles on offer. Ribery was in fine form in the season, guiding Bayern Munich to the Bundesliga title, Champions League, and the DFB Pokals, and ended up winning the UEFA Best Player in Europe ahead of Ronaldo and Messi. In contrast, Ronaldo was crowned the best player in the world and had no silverware to show off for the season. His only major achievement was scoring 66 goals in 56 games. Ribery had every right to feel aggrieved as the original deadline for Ballon d'Or voting was extended for the first time in history. The extension came amid jibes from UEFA President Michel Platini that FIFA did so to please Ronaldo. Platini's claims only affirmed the ever-growing concerns about FIFA's involvement in deciding the players to walk away with the prestigious accolade. In addition, it hinted at the possibility of FIFA influencing the win to appease Ronaldo. It's worth remembering that it was at this time that FIFA was embroiled in a big controversy on Blatter, proclaiming Messi as the best player in the world. Facing backlash from the multitude, FIFA could have influenced the Ballon d'Or in a bid to outcome to settle tension with Ronaldo and his followers. Coaches from Bolivia, Albania, Equatorial Guinea, Dominican Republic, Fiji, and Vanuatu also raised similar concerns, suggesting a rigged voting scheme. Kuwait manager Jovan Vieira claims that he voted for Zlatan Ibrahimovic, only for the official records to show he voted for Messi, Neymar, and Ronaldo, affirmed the rigging scheme. Albania coach Gianni Di Biase also insisted on giving Ronaldo 5 points, Messi 3, and Ibrahimovic 1. However, the official records indicated he gave Ibrahimovic 5 points. Claims that some coaches were forced to vote for Ronaldo, who was a Real Madrid player at the time, only exacerbated the situation. FIFA robs Robert Lewandowski. Whoever said lightning does not strike the same place twice was wrong. Nevertheless, incidents of deserving players missing out on the coveted Best Player award will always be there. Even as Ribery felt robbed in 2013 and Ronaldo in 2018, lightning would strike the same place twice, this time taking out Poland sensation Robert Lewandowski. There is no doubt that Lewandowski is one of the best strikers to ever set foot on a football field. His numbers that are not as good as Messi and Ronaldo's paint a picture of a prolific striker. Therefore, it begs the question, did Lewandowski also suffer the same fate as Ronaldo and Ribery in the yesteryears amid the FIFA controversy? However, in the 2020 to 2021 season, Lewandowski was in fine form, posting individual statistics that were second to none, better than CR7 and Messi. The Bayern Munich talisman at the time was clinical across all competitions, and many pundits and fans tipped him to take over the Ballon d'Or mantle. However, it was not to be. Lewa, as is known in footballing circles, had an exceptional season, breaking Gerd Muller's record with 41 goals in the Bundesliga. Across all competitions, he had 53 goals. In contrast, Messi, the FIFA prodigal son, only netted 30 goals with 5 assists for Barcelona that season. FIFA awarded him the Best Player award for simply winning his first major trophy with Argentina. At the end of the season, Messi guided Argentina to win the Copa America. But did he deserve the Ballon d'Or accolade without a Champions League medal or La Liga title? The Poland captain, by far, deserved to have won the prestigious title given his prowess that season and not Messi, according to pundits. The level of consistency that Lewandowski showcased that season meant he had every right to come on top, ahead of Messi as the best player in the world. While scoring 30 goals a season is challenging, scoring 53 and winning the Champions League is even more difficult. Going by statistics, Lewandowski was deserving, given his exceptional performance in the season and winning arguably one of the most competitive trophies in the UEFA Champions League. However, his biggest undoing might have been his performance on the national team. Messi winning the 2021 Ballon d'Or award all but fueled favourites towards him at the expense of other players. However, it's important to remember that in previous years, FIFA had shown its preference for the former Barcelona star. Therefore, there might be some truth in some people insisting he won the 2021 award due to FIFA's favoritism and liking. Even as FIFA awarded the Ballon d'Or, Messi quickly acknowledged that Lewandowski deserved to be the winner. Last year, everyone was in agreement that you were the bigger winner of this award, Messi acknowledged. From the remarks, it's clear that Messi did not deserve to pip Lewandowski, who had an exceptional season with Bayern Munich. Messi making such claims does not surprise, given that Lewandowski was a standard setter in topping the scoring charts for 2 consecutive seasons. He has also proven time after time that he is one of the most clinical strikers in the world. Barcelona bribing referees on FIFA watch. Recently, there have been allegations that Barcelona paid referees €1.4 million. In return, the Spanish giant benefited from favorable refereeing decisions for over a decade. It's an open secret that Barcelona did benefit from some controversial decisions which infuriated other teams. Former Real Madrid coach Jose Mourinho was the first to raise alarm bells over preferential treatment. Mourinho ended by suggesting there was every reason to pin Barcelona's successes, especially in the Champions League, on biased referee calls. A casing example is a string of controversial referee calls that helped Barcelona progress in the premier European club competition. Why didn't the referee call 4 clear penalties for Chelsea? Why were Mota and Van Persie sent off? Why? Where does this power come from? As quoted, Pep won the Champions League in a way that I would be embarrassed to win, Jose said. True to Mourinho's claims, it has emerged that Barcelona did make payments to a company of the former vice president of the technical committee of referees. Even though the club denies the allegations, preferential treatment on the field implies something different. While most of the claims against Barcelona are related to the Champions League, it goes without saying that FIFA should have had some idea of the matter. The fact that Michael Platini and Sep Blatter were close friends and the close ties between UEFA and FIFA asserts the claims. The fact that referees worldwide are under the soccer governing body signals that FIFA knows much more than it says. With Barcelona at risk of being kicked out of the 2023/2024 season, things could unravel all but paint FIFA badly. Real Madrid has also been in the spotlight given its close ties to the soccer governing body FIFA. However, the Spanish team has never come under scrutiny or pressure, even on violating various financial fair play with its spending spree. FIFA $1 billion Russia-Qatar corruption scandal. One might be mistaken that FIFA squabbles have only involved Ronaldo-Messi and the Ballon d'Or gong. However, that's not the case. After its tussles with Ronaldo in 2013, FIFA found itself in a much bigger scandal, this time involving bribery and corruption allegations. It's no longer a secret that there was no competitive bidding in awarding hosting rights for the 2018 and 2022 World Cups. While Russia and Qatar ended up with the rights, so much happened behind the scenes and below the table. At the center of all the wrongdoings were the FIFA chief at the time, Sep Blatter, and his UEFA counterpart, Michael Platini. The scandal would once again affirm FIFA is not impartial and as clean as it would like many people to believe. In May 2015, the US Department of Justice disclosed a 47-count indictment charging 7 FIFA executives. They included Vice Presidents Jeffrey Webb and Eugenio Figueiredo. While Blatter and Platini were not directly mentioned, the developments painted a completely different picture. The executives of the soccer governing body are believed to have received 150 million euros over more than 2 decades in bribes and kickbacks. It is highly unlikely that the lower executive took all the money without the FIFA and UEFA chief knowing anything or having their hand in the cookie jar. The DOJ in its report alluded that the FIFA officials and conspirators had turned the soccer governing body into a corrupt enterprise. However, with annual revenue of more than $1 billion from sponsorship and other sources, FIFA possesses the much-needed funds to engage in any corruption scheme. The soccer governing body makes most of its money from selling TV broadcasting rights for the World Cup tournament. However, marketing also contributes a huge chunk of the revenues and other sources. There have always been claims of fishy deals for firms that win TV broadcasting and hosting rights for major tournaments. However, there is no doubt that kickbacks always exchange hands for a favorable ruling from FIFA and UEFA. Likewise, most kickbacks have always ended up in FIFA executives' accounts. The widespread corruption allegations arose from painstaking investigations that centered on awarding hosting rights for the 2018 and 2022 World Cups. The investigations unraveled claims that a Russian company paid an $80 million bribe to become an official partner of the 2018 World Cup. The investigations in the US yielded a 350-page report portraying a high level of greed, secrecy, and corruption at FIFA. While FIFA did receive the report, it only released a reduced version. Instead, it released a 42-page report with little mention of any wrongdoing. Days after the 2015 FIFA indictments, Sep Blatter was installed for a 5th term at the helm. However, his tenure would be short-lived as he resigned 3 days later amid mounting backlash. Facing backlash over the massive corruption scandal, Blatter made it clear that the organization needed an overhaul. The scary part is that Blatter did not accept any moral responsibility. Instead, the former FIFA chief took a swipe at former officials, insisting they were trying to backstab him. On October 8, 2016, Blatter dealt the first blow on his bid to remain in office as he was hit with a 90-day suspension by the FIFA Ethics Committee. Michael Platini, a strong candidate to take over the FIFA presidency, was also suspended amid allegations he was part of the broader corruption network. The last nail in the coffin amid the biggest corruption scandal in FIFA's tenure would come in December 2016. Blatter and Platini were hit with an 8-year suspension over a $2 million disloyal payment. The fall of Blatter and Platini affirmed widespread corruption at one of the biggest bodies in the world. It further painted a negative picture of a body that did not have its primary interest in football. Instead, the corruption scandal reiterated long-running fears that officials at FIFA were only focused on personal interest. Most were interested in enriching themselves to the extent of throwing the beautiful game into disarray amid a lack of trust. The scandal also affirmed that FIFA's primary goal was acquiring large sums of money from sponsorship deals, TV licensing, and marketing. Given that FIFA had turned into a money-minting machine, to what extent have the corruption scandals found their way into football fields? Many people also argue it had an impact on influencing the teams and players that won particular awards. If kickbacks could sway FIFA officials to issue TV rights and award hosting rights, it could also be swayed into other matters. FIFA corruption allegations affirm the football mafia allegations by Ronaldo's mother. The mafia might have had a hand in denying deserving players from winning the top accolades in the world of football. The FIFA corruption scandals also raised doubts about whether the Ballon d'Or and the FIFA Best Players awards were ever issued on merit. Ribery and Lewandowski losing out even on doing everything in 2013 attest to the claims. Ribery and Lewandoski are some players who have a right to feel aggrieved at being denied to stand in front of the greats and scoop the Best Player awards. Similarly, Ronaldo missing out on the 2018 Ballon d'Or, even on being the stand-up player, might as well affirm the prejudice concerns. The Qatar World Cup debacle. The thing with Cristiano Ronaldo is that he has a huge following that even FIFA seems to envy. He is the most followed sports personality and European with over 100 million followers on Twitter. He is also the most followed personality on Instagram with over 500 million followers. In a world where there is nothing like bad publicity, FIFA has sought to leverage the huge following. However, it is the manner in which it has tried to spark a spat between Ronaldo and Messi fans on social media that has left many bewildered. Following the 2013 disputes, one would have been mistaken to think that all was well and that FIFA and Ronaldo had settled the hatchet. But unfortunately, nothing could be far from the truth. 9 years later, the rivalry would emerge after one of the major sporting events in the Qatar 2022 World Cup. Ronaldo had already triggered controversy at the start of the masterpiece, disgruntled by his second stint at Manchester United. A fortnight before the start of the World Cup, in an interview with Piers Morgan, Ronaldo went after Manchester United, specifically coach Erik ten Hag, reiterating, "I don't have respect for him because he does not respect me." Ronaldo also took a swipe at former coach Ralf Rangnick, telling Morgan, "If you're not even a coach, how are you going to be the boss of Manchester United? I'd never even heard of him." Not leaving any stone unturned, he took a swipe at former teammate Wayne Rooney, insisting the latter does not like him because he is better looking. The Piers Morgan interview would take the football world by storm, presenting another opportunity for Messi and Ronaldo fans to squabble. Morocco dealing Portugal a major knockout blow in the quarterfinals would erupt. At the time, there were tiffs pitting Ronaldo team members and the coach. Most felt his interview had brought an unnecessary distraction in the camp. Ronaldo being dropped from the starting lineup for the crucial test against Morocco would only stir things. After the shock Morocco loss, he would leave the pitch in tears, leaving his Portugal teammates behind. On the other hand, under Lionel Messi's captaincy, Argentina was doing exceedingly well. This is after suffering a shocking loss against Saudi Arabia in the group stages. With Messi in the driving seat and on course to reach the final, the answer to the GOAT debate was closer than ever. FIFA spiking Ronaldo. Messi fans Twitter spat. Messi winning the World Cup after Argentina defeated France in post-match penalties would be the catalyst to ignite another tussle between Ronaldo and FIFA and the fans. While it had appeared FIFA had taken a back seat following the 2013 burst-up, the governing body was not ready to let the matter slide. It only took a tweet from the governing body to take a dig at Cristiano Ronaldo and stir a bitter social media standoff. Soon after Messi had lifted the World Cup trophy, FIFA's World Cup account tweeted, "The GOAT debate is settled. The ultimate prize is now part of the collection. The legacy is complete." The tweet was accompanied by Messi kissing, arguably the most prestigious accolade in the world of soccer. However, it is the remarks that the GOAT debate has settled that once again showcased FIFA might have its preferred candidate in the battle royal pitting Messi and Ronaldo. While knowing it is an open case of who is the greatest of all time, it appears FIFA wanted to settle the debate once and for all. The tweet did not go well with Ronaldo fans, especially after Portugal were knocked out of the tournament in the quarter-final stage. The outrage that followed the tweet prompted FIFA to remove it. Its next tweet only stirred things, once again affirming FIFA prejudice against Ronaldo, according to fans. Instead of maintaining a neutral stance, posted a photo of Ronaldo with thumbs up and captioned, "Thumbs up if you really enjoyed the hashtag #FIFA." The tweet neither went well with fans as FIFA was also forced to delete. This is after facing backlash from the millions of Ronaldo fans in the social networking app. Unlike in the past, when Cristiano Ronaldo responded to feeling disrespected by FIFA, he decided to remain silent this time. His silence did not come as a surprise. given the fallout in the Portugal squad after the shock elimination. Moreover, his woes in Manchester United before his contract was terminated all but complicated the matter. One of Portugal's best and finest talents was left to leak his wounds amid the Twitter spat. On the other hand, Messi's light shone bright with videos of the Argentina team celebrating having conquered the world in Qatar. According to FIFA, Messi winning the World Cup settled the GOAT debate. Nevertheless, nothing could be far from the truth going by the staunch supporter of the two greats. Statistics depict some of the finest talents ever walked into a football pitch. The two Mastros' achievements are second to none and essentially difficult to compare given what they achieved. Going through the personal awards and the achievements explains why the two will always evoke mixed reactions. Therefore, even FIFA has no say in crowning who is the greatest of all time. Messi or Ronaldo, who is the GOAT? In an illustrious career that is showing no signs of coming to an end, CR7 has over 804 goals in more than 1,100 games, averaging 0.72 goals a game. On the other hand, Lionel Messi has over 760 goals in more than 950 appearances, averaging 0.79 goals a match. On this front, Messi has the upper hand going by the high goal ratio per game on playing fewer games. When it comes to golden boots won by the two Mastros, Messi has the upper hand, having won 5 Golden Boot awards to 4 for CR7. Messi also holds the record for more Ballon d'Or awards, having won the prestigious award 7 times, 2 times more than his nemesis Ronaldo with 5. When it comes to individual awards, it is difficult to separate the two. Ronaldo has played in 5 football leagues: Portugal, England, Spain, Italy, and Saudi Arabia. Messi has only played in 2 countries, Spain and France. Some of Messi's biggest individual accolades include 7 Ballon d'Or, 1 FIFA World Player of the Year, 1 the Best FIFA Men's Player, 6 European Golden Shoe, 1 FIFA World Cup Golden Ball, 2 FIFA Club World Cup Golden Ball, 1 Laureus World Sportsman of the Year, 6 La Liga Best Player, 8 Pichichi Trophy, 14 Argentine Footballer of the Year. Ronaldo, on the other hand, has won 5 Ballon d'Or, 1 FIFA World Player of the Year, 2 the Best FIFA Men's Player, 1 the Best FIFA Special Award for Outstanding Career Achievement, 4 European Golden Shoe, 4 FPF Portuguese Player of the Year, 2 PFA Players Player of the Year, 2 Premier League Player of the Season, 1 Premier League Golden Boot, 1 La Liga Best Player, 3 Pichichi Trophy, 2 Serie A Footballer of the Year, 1 Capocannoniere. Going by the accolades the two have won, it is extremely difficult to choose the greatest of all time. The only difference comes from Messi winning the most coveted cup in the FIFA World Cup. The World Cup stats is one factor used to separate Messi from Ronaldo to the extent of FIFA sparking a big controversy. Messi also seems to have an edge on his dribbling skills and statistics that has always seen many pundits and fans tout him as inhuman. On the other hand, Cristiano Ronaldo's ability to conquer different countries in some of the toughest leagues also continues to stun. Going by the statistics, the Argentinian and the Portuguese superstars are by far the greatest of all time. Separating the two is a hard nut to crack and will always depend on the person doing the analysis. Finally, who is your GOAT? That said, Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo are some of the best talents to ever grace the football fields and screens of millions, if not billions, of people worldwide. Billed as the brightest brains to kick a soccer ball, they're gone to marvel with skills, style, and demeanor never seen in the sporting world. Therefore, FIFA trying to proclaim one as the greatest of all time will always trigger backlash. The best thing to do is to let the masses enjoy the talent that Ronaldo and Messi bring to the table. Appreciate their unique style and strengths as they play the beautiful game that we have all come to love. Be sure to tune in and enjoy firsthand the thrills and turns that have captivated and continue to mesmerize our beloved world of soccer.